Good morning, folks. Today in the lesson series, we're going to talk about the cigar box guitar and how to take one of these little three-stringed beauties and turn it into a country blues machine. I love this thing. This is one that was given to me by Dr. Jim Pfeiffer. They made it for me when I went out to A Brighter Future, which is a rehab facility for folks with traumatic brain injuries. And excuse me. And anyway, I did a concert and seminar, and that's one of the things they were doing as a project was building cigar box guitars. And Dr. Jimmy built this and gave it to me. It's so cool. Okay. And I've heard a lot of cigar box guitar playing. That kind of... And I like that kind, but it doesn't fit me as much, especially when I'm doing my Robert Johnson stuff. So let me just play a little bit, and then I'm going to show you some of my stuff. All right, so you get the idea. You can kind of take it and turn it into a little country blues guitar. You can even do the Robert Johnson intro. Isn't that cool? So let me just show you how you kind of mess with one of these. And I really like this. It's great. It takes you down to the bare bones. It's almost like you're playing a diddly bow with 2 extra strings. So here we go. The first thing I want to show you is basically you're in, this one is tuned to G, D, G, which is great. G, the people's key. All right, so you got a G chord there. And then at the 5th fret, you got a D, C chord. And at the 7th fret, you got a D chord. There's your 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, 5, 1. All right, so you can simply strum it down to the crossroad. And I fell down on my knees. Went to the crossroad. I fell down on my knees. The Lord have mercy. Say poor Bob, if you please. So you can see you can do that. All right, so let's talk about some of the little licks, all right? So let's start with the Robert Johnson intro, which I love, and that's just... All right, and something I should mention is if you have it tuned to D or E or something else, these licks will still work as long as it's sort of in a power chord formation where you have the 1, like I have G on the 3rd string, G on the 1st string, and D on the 2nd string, the one in the middle. All right, so that's the 1st string, that's the 3rd string. So to do this, all I'm doing is going up to the 12th fret and playing strings 2 and 3 with the slide. Okay, and all I'm doing there is going 12, and then 12, 10, and kind of coming off 10, 1st string, and then 8 to 9, like that, and then 1st string, I've used my finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then the 1st string. And then I use my finger at the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and you can play all strings. And you're gonna go on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, open, and then I go 3rd fret, and then open on the 3rd string. I kind of come up with the slide. and then 5th fret on the 2nd string. Okay? And that's the whole Robert Johnson thing, you know. All right. You can also get some neat Muddy Waters ideas. All right, you can do I Can't Be Satisfied. On the top string, on the 1st string, that's simply 7, 3 to 4, and then open. And then the 3rd string, open, 3rd, 4th fret, and then the 2nd string. So. And then that last part is just 5, 3 off on the 2nd string, and then 3, 3 off on the 3rd string. And then you just go open on 3rd string, 4, and then open 2nd string, and then up to the 5th fret. And all that is 5 on the 2nd string, 5, 3 open, 5 on the 2nd string, or 3 on the 2nd string, 1st string open, and then 3, 3 on the 3rd string and open. All right, so. So you can do the whole thing. That's what's so cool about this. And I'll leave the rest of that tune for you guys. But here's what I do. I know that on these I have the same scale as I have on a guitar tuned to an open tuning, basically, because I've got the roots on strings 1 and 3, so I can play open, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 9th fret, 10th fret, 12th fret, and that starts over again at the 12th fret, where you can go 14, 16, 17, and go on up if you want to. The other thing that I know is if I do this, I got the 5 chord. All right, so what is this? The 5 chord, I take my 1st finger and put it on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and my 2nd finger put on the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and I let the middle string, 2nd string ring open. All right. Then if I want to see 7th and I don't want to go up here, I can go like that. And basically all I'm doing, I'm taking my 2nd finger, 3rd fret on the 3rd string, 1st finger, 2nd fret on the 2nd string, and open 1st string. And that's that same lick that we just saw out of the, gosh, if I could get the words out of the Muddy Waters lick. Now, you can do other tunes on this thing, all kinds of tunes, you know. My little red rooster. Da-da-da-da-da. So, forgot the word. All right, and all that is that is just open 3, 3rd fret on the 3rd string, come up a little bit, get that kind of blue major, and then off again on the 3rd fret, and then 5th fret on the 2nd string. Now, you can even do some behind the slide stuff. which is super cool. Now on this guitar, sometimes the intonation's a little off when I get up high, which I'll work on that down here at some point. But you can get a nice 7th chord by going to a C7th. You would go to the 5th fret, and you're going to put the slide on strings 2 and 3, and your first finger on string 1 at the 3rd fret. All right, now you can switch back and forth with that by just going all 3 strings at the 5th fret. Then you slightly are going to raise your slide a little bit. See how I'm moving ever so slightly? And you can do moves like that. You can also go. And that's easy too. That's an easy behind the slide trick as well. All you're going to do there, you're going to go up to the 12th fret on the 2nd string, and then 10th fret with your first finger, 1st string. And then you're going to let it pick your finger off and let the slide contact the 1st string at the 12th fret. All right. And you're just going to go, well, so it's, and then you go 2nd string, slide down to the 10th fret, and then you go 8 to 9, and then open 1st string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, open 1st string, 3rd fret, up to the 4th, and then open string. Or you can go, so, like that. Now, I love all that stuff. You can get some Crying Sam Collins. With doing all that stuff. There's so much. Go out. Listen to your favorite country blues artists. Pick up your cigar box guitar and just start listening and hearing. And using those scales that I just showed you. It'll make a world of difference, okay? You can even get on some Ramblin' Thomas. And that's what that lick in Lexington, Kentucky Blues came from. All right, guys, have fun with your cigar box guitars. Get to know them. It's not just a toy sometimes. It's a lot of fun. You can have a really good time with it. All right, guys, see you next week for more in the lesson series.